All right, you guys, take a look at this. A mama bear and her two cubs are still roaming around this Monrovia neighborhood. Okay, so this morning, when Mama came right up to our photographer's news truck, yeah, that happened this morning. The little bear family has been up and down a tree outside this home since yesterday. Neighbors say they've been in the area most of the week. The Department of Fish and Wildlife are out today working to see how they can help the bear family. But as of right now, they're not going anywhere. They are staying put. Meantime, a 2-mile stretch of the ocean in Huntington Beach is now shut down after a surfer reported seeing a 10-foot shark yesterday. The sighting is also forcing a popular surfing contest to stop competition for the day. NBC4's Hetty Chang is live in Huntington Beach, where lifeguards are closely monitoring the water. Hetty, I know this happened yesterday. Any shark sightings since it was first spotted?
Annabelle, no shark sightings yet and no video of said shark sighting from yesterday afternoon. Now, apparently a surfer was out in the water around 4:30 yesterday afternoon, and he flagged down to lifeguards near Tower 3 that he saw that 10-foot great white shark circling around him and then swimming toward him before that shark went swimming off the other direction. Annabelle, you mentioned that big surfing competition. The competition is no longer happening, but you can see some of the vendors are in place here. If for the next 90 minutes, lifeguard officials do not see any shark activities, they're going to open the beach back up. But again, that's going to be too late for that competition to continue for the day. This is called the Vans Jack Surfboard Pro Series. Organizers were told yesterday by marine safety officials to hold off on the competition. Again, this after that surfer in the water yesterday, who was not a part of the competition, reported seeing that 10-foot great white shark. That surfer says the shark was circling around him and then swam toward him before changing directions. That prompted officials to issue that beach closure from Beach Boulevard and 17th Street. Officials say no one else saw the shark and there haven't been any sightings since, but they want to be safe, especially with a shark of that size they say was showing concerning behavior.
It's just a safety precaution if we have that shark that exceeds that 8-foot limit and we're seeing dangerous or aggressive behavior, whether there's a contest or whether we're anticipating hundreds of thousands of people on a busy Saturday. The decision's the same, and we're going to close a mile in each direction and make sure that everybody that comes here is safe and isn't put into a situation where that might be dangerous.
I have been doing events for 50 years, and I've never had a contest where I've had to shut down an event for a shark. Now, that's a new one for me, yeah.
Organizers are, of course, disappointed, but they say they respect the city's decision. They'd expect to continue the competition at 7 a.m. tomorrow. They say more than 175 surfers are part of this 4- to 5-day competition, which every year brings in about 60,000 visitors, again, every year. You can see behind us here that the food vendors and the drink vendors are still set up. Organizers say till about 4:30. And Annabelle, again, at 4:30 is when we're going to learn from lifeguard officials, the marine safety officials here, that there's no shark sightings. They're going to open the access back up to the water, and of course people can still enjoy the beach. So we'll keep you posted. We're live in Huntington Beach. Hetty Chang, NBC4 News.
All right, Hetty, we will stay tuned for that. Thank you so much. Well, speaking of the ocean, we are celebrating Earth Week, and there is so much important conservation work being done at the Aquarium of the Pacific. We sent NBC4's Michelle Valles out to Long Beach. She's been showing us all the ways visitors can learn about marine life here in Southern California. Take a look.
Here at the Aquarium of the Pacific, every day is Earth Day. Today, I feel like the queen of the kelp forest. We are learning so much about what's going on here with our friends, and we are taking a look at one of the exhibits. This is the kelp forest here. But here to talk about more about what's happening is Jenny Dean here. Something really cool, guys. They have a reporting card system, and there's 3 new species being added. Thank you so much for joining us. Tell us about this.
Yes, so the Marine Species Report Card features soon-to-be 33 species found off the California coast and talks about how their populations have been doing over the past 25 years, and also conservation actions that can help their population sustain into the future.
Very cool. These are trading cards that kids can pick up when they come out. We have some video of the horned shark. Tell us about that horned shark.
The horned shark is a wonderful species found in our kelp forest. It is a little bit of a polka dot style. So it's got a gray body, as you can see, with those black spots. And the reason it's called a horned shark is behind each of its dorsal fins, on its back, it has a little spine.
What does he like to eat? Or he or she?
Yeah, exactly. They come in both genders. They like to eat things on the bottom of the ocean, often crustaceans or crabs.
All right, so guys, come on out to the Aquarium of the Pacific this weekend. They're going to have a really cool climate fest with the teens, right? And everyone's invited to come on out.
Absolutely. So the youth volunteers, our Teen Climate Council, put together an Earth Day festival, Teen Climate Fest. It's on Saturday and Sunday, and it has a wide variety of activities, including decorating a tote bag and also reading some of the books that the teens have authored about the species found here at the aquarium.
It is so important to keep tabs on our ocean neighbors and to do better for them and for ourselves and for the planet, where every day is Earth Day here at the Aquarium of the Pacific. Thank you for what you guys do, the important work with this nonprofit group.
I really appreciate that. And we welcome the public to come any day of the week of the year to come learn about these species and the things that they can do to help protect them into the future.
Jenny, thank you so much. From the Aquarium of the Pacific, Michelle Baez, NBC4 News.